I haven't seen my kids, there is a reason. And this is the reason. You're going to see it. You're going to see everything. What's up, everybody? What's going on, y'all? Girl, what is up? Are we down here yet? Hold on. So, let me make sure this is on. And you know what? That's crazy. I forgot about my mic checks. I don't think I want these earrings. I like these earrings, but I need them to be metallic like that. You know what I'm saying? So I think that I'm going to take these off. And I think I need happy full moon in Aries. It's my lunar return, honey. You know I'm an Aries moon. Shout out to all the Aries moons. It's our lunar return today. Yes. You want to know about an Aries moon? I'm an Aries moon. That's what you get. That's that fire. It's a fire. It's a fire. Let me read to you a little bit about an Aries moon. Full moon in Aries. The sun is in Libra. I'm a Libra rising. Get into it. Shout out to the Libras. Full moons occur when the sun and the moon are directly opposite each other in the sky. They are the peak illumination of the lunar cycle. If you went into my stories, baby, when I tell you when the moon is full every time, it'd be like a sliver. You know, it's always like super duper dark. When it's nighttime, time for bed, it's super duper dark. But it'll be a crack and I can see it on the floor. I can see the crack and it's the moon shining. And I just open the curtain and the moon is there, like, hey girl. And I'm like, hey girl, hey Luna. That's my girl. I love the moon. When I tell you, like somebody said in the comments, they love rainbows too. I love rainbows. I love the moon. Like I literally I can't, I have to watch it. Like if I'm driving, and the moon, I be so trying to keep looking at the moon that I have to like consciously say, no, you need to drive. Cause I'd be so transfixed on the moon. And I'll be trying like in awe, like of this is amazing. So the full moon brings awareness and illuminates areas of our lives that need attention. It's an opportunity to reflect on current goals and your life path. They provide the space to consider and observe what is no longer in alignment with our truth and soul's desires, so we can let go and release. Yes, and move forward. We love a full moon, okay? It's going to be super big. Just wait. What else? Full moon in Aries. Let's see. The full moon occurs at 24 degrees in the cardinal fire sign of Aries, the warrior, the pioneer, the innovator, the fire starter. You get it? Are you getting it? Are you getting it? That's why when we say you cannot just be your sun sign, I know that people be going gang for their sun sign, but we are really influenced by our natal chart. And a lot of y'all know that here. So I'm probably not talking to anybody who does not know that. Aries energy signals the beginning of a new cycle. It is an initiating point and an opportunity to start afresh. But first, we must release anything within ourselves and our lives that is holding us back from courageously stepping into alignment with our true self. This lunation, while not an eclipse, is linked to the Aries eclipse we had in April. The cycle is coming to a close. More and more is being revealed. It is time to let go and truly align with your soul's purpose. Aries energy is about self, independence, and autonomy. It is intense, dynamic, confronting, powerful, and passionate. Progressive, volatile, and strong, okay? It encouraged self-motivation, drive, and ambition. Aries energy will light a fire deep, come on, deep within your soul, challenging you to see yourself and embrace the fullness of your power. Isn't that beautiful? So shout out to y'all. The sun is in Libra, reminds us that while balance and healthy boundaries, connection and collaboration with others is important, ultimately we are our own source of power, motivation, and drive. We must take radical self responsibility and have the determination and courage to reinvent and fuel ourselves. All right, what else? Are we in Aries? Girl, I'm so fucking as giraffe pussy. I'm as high as your standard should be, bitch. You feel me? Yes. It's a let me tell you something. There's a different we came down here to talk about Safaree. There's a different I'm looking for my ring too. And I don't know where it is. Opposite day. Opposite day? I don't know, girl. Too high for my own good. So happy full moon in Aries and sun in Libra. Okay, girl. We came down here to talk about Safaree and Erica Mena. Girl. Okay. So yesterday we talked about it came out in the courts that Safaree, I mean not in the courts. It came in the blogs that
I sponsor the now yes. I sponsor the blog. Let me tell you something.
Safaree was down to the courthouse asking for them to reduce his child support because he doesn't make as much money as he used to make. Also, because he doesn't make as much money as he used to make because Erica is always trashing him in the media.
I just girl, stop.
I would sue her. I'm sorry. Sue her. Sue her. I guess you don't have the money to sue her. But if you believe you are experiencing discrimination, lost wages, whatever the hell, you can't work because she's bad mouthing you, sue her. Safaree came down to the internet. Erica first, she came down and was talking about, she said it. She was like, I bet he's going to put something on YouTube. Yeah, you know, and he has receipts. And last night, I don't know when he posted it. Hold on, let me go to Safaree's YouTube page. Let's see. Safaree. 15 hours ago. Yeah, so I watched it. It was like last night he put it out. And it's 28 minutes. And she posted a calendar showing how many times he has seen his children this year. 16 times. And it's like spanned out. He's a deadbeat dad. We came down here. We told Erica, girl, it is what it is. We've seen you in action. We know your behavior. We know you're a bigot. We know you're a pick me. You're like, it's sad because it's like you're all these things that it's not beneficial for you, and it's showing that it hasn't been beneficial for you. We've seen your behavior. We've seen Safaree's behavior. Hold on. We've seen your behavior. Oh, okay. We've seen your behavior and we've seen Safaree's behavior. And we could pull the fucking archives. Everybody has been saying it. First of all, don't get with him. He's not who you want to get with. She talked about it in her most recent video, how he pursued her for 3 years, calling people, trying to just get a taste of that pussy. Like, he wants a taste of everybody's pussy, right? This is a thing where you have two people who should not have gotten together. And it's literally like, who's going to out narcissist the narcissist? Who's going to be in the mirror longer? Who's going to take longer to get ready for this photo shoot? Who wants to be seen? Who wants attention? Like, they're both attention seekers. It was weird for Safaree to say he doesn't like attention. You don't like this kind of attention. You like attention where people are praising you for pop locking down to the damn fucking internet or showing your dick down to the OF. But Yeah, that's what you should make. Didn't you get a whatchamacallit? You should be down there being a cam boy. So you can make some money, girl. Girl, so the truth about being a deadbeat. Ironically, people been calling Erica Mena a deadbeat. That's what I was saying yesterday. I was like, wait a minute, because she has another son, and it's crazy because when she talks about her second child, and when she's talking about her second child, she's not talking about Sapphire. She's talking about Legend. And then she corrected herself. My third child. Here she go. She says that Safaree love bombed her. He did all the things to get with her. He put her up on a pedestal. She internalized it, fed into it, right? It fed into what she's been taught this whole time in her life by these groups of men. They should have never been married, ever. Hold on, listen to her.
In my late teens, I've been able to make a name for myself, and it's not because of who I dated or any type of affiliation. It's because of me, whether I made mistakes, not knowing any better in my late teens. Why would you feel sorry for me? Since I've gotten on the scene in my late teens, I've been able to make a name for myself, and it's not because of who I dated or any type of affiliation. It's because of me, whether I've made mistakes, not knowing any better at the time, or whether I've accomplished things. Like everything that is under Erica Mena came from me. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I gotta say, I've come a long way. Like music videos, like that era, reality TV. Now I'm doing movies. Like I've been able to do the damn thing, and I'm about to have my own show.
I'm just gonna have to. Yes, you did it on your own. I don't know. I don't want to take anything away from somebody, but your connection to a man has always been your way through a door. You're a pick me, right? Your connection to a man is really how you've gotten through all of the doors that you're in, right? You were on you girl. We know what it is. Everybody know Erica Mena's story. We don't even have to go through the archive and the history books. You got with Safaree, you end up marrying Safaree. Everybody told you, and people were telling him, girl, they were telling him, don't do it. People were telling him, don't do it. I don't know if y'all thought, this love and hip hop thing was going to last for a long, long, long time, and thought maybe you can be in a relationship to juice it, and y'all went too far with it. I've been saying that. They went too far with this shit. They did the wedding on TV. You married a man, and I don't know why you thought he was going to be any different from any other relationship. But I kind of do know why you thought that, because you internalize what they tell you about yourself and everything, and he was just reaffirming it for you. So yeah, you were going to continue to believe that. But even though every other person prior to him mistreated you in the same way, and so you thought, I don't know why you thought the man who kept company with these other men were in community with these other men, the men that mistreated you, rich dollars, like all of that. Like we've been able to see it. So you saying, yeah, I made a name on my own and I did it maybe for my own mistakes, but yeah, you were always on the arm of a man.
That all came from me. Don't feel sorry for me. I've been doing very well. No need to feel sorry for me.
She don't want to feel sorry. She's in her camera talking like Brittany Renner. I can't listen to it for too long, but she basically was saying that the whole history of her and Safaree, and yes, we talked about it. We acknowledged that yesterday. He loved bomb her, married her, had babies, not one but two, complaining the first time, not one but two. It happens. Not one but two, right? Okay. And she's also very angry, and we don't know what has gone on with Erica in her life. She does share some things every now and again about her life, but she's super lightning bolt down the face. She has anger issues. She's also a Scorpio. Anger issues. She is unable to regulate her emotions, and we've seen it time and time again. She has a pattern of behavior. Ooh. She has a well documented pattern of behavior. We've seen people with patterns of behavior, and we see how they show up in relationships, and they're no different. There's no growth, there's no nothing. We've seen Erica. Well, we know Safaree is a gaslighter. He'll be pop locking in your face, lying. These are two people, literally. This is like a case study of like literally two people who should not have gone together, who should not have married, who should not have had children. Not just one, but two. And now here we are with a pop locking narcissist and an angry narcissist crashing out in front of the kids. We just gonna talk. Crashing out in front of the kids. Erica Mena knocking shit over in his house. Girl, where the fuck did you get the ladder from? Somebody said, shout out to Invincible Summer. Backpack, backpack. Girl, she got her ladder out of her fucking backpack. Dora, the angry explorer. Okay? Girl, she hopped that damn fence. And I said, in Florida, girl? In Florida, the stand your grounds, the stand your motherfucking ground state, you hopping fences, trespassing. When you get to that level, it's time to step out. It's time to reevaluate. It's time for therapy. It's time for intervention. Girl, that's too much. That is too much. That's too much. The anger, the irrational behavior can put your kids at risk. And that's how I know, like I said yesterday, it's all ego. She doesn't see those kids. While she's calling Safaree a deadbeat, she's a deadbeat mother. Now, Safaree told his side of the story. He mentioned but did not show proof, but he had receipts for everything, that a lot of the things that he was saying. But one thing he said was her family is coming at her for child support for her son that they take care of. He also said that allegedly the son said that he would never want to live. He would off himself if he had to live with his mother. In Safaree's video, he shows a clip that seems like a camera angle outside of her family members. That looked like a Latina lady running out to the car. I don't know, but it looked like somebody, a family situation, domestic situation. And Erica is literally up on the curb.
Oh.
You're dead to me. Yeah, you are too. You did that. You've been dead more than I need you. No. Before I need you. Remember that. Nice flow, Linda. Yeah, go ahead. You too, bitch. Go ahead. Go ahead. Because your other two kids are going to be miserable just like you. Oh, fuck all of y'all. Go ahead. Jerk off. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. All of y'all. Go ahead. All because of you. All because of you. All because of you.
I'm going to show y'all up on the curb. The kids are in the car and she's yelling, and the person says to her, they're going to be miserable just like you. I don't know what's going on with Erica, but I think it has to do with being propped up, being mistreated, going through with it, knowing and telling yourself from the beginning that you shouldn't have done it. Because she says that. I think she says that in this video where she's like, it took him 3 years to get close to me. He was calling people. Like, that's weird. That's weird. It's coercive. And then to be coerced into a relationship, you already got anger issues, right? On top of being coerced into a relationship where I feel like I'm about to get this preferential treatment. I'm about to get a different treatment than every other woman. Now you in it, you do this big television wedding, you do this, you have the babies, and his behavior doesn't change. So now on top of your anger issues, you're in a relationship where you thought you were going to be treated a certain way from your own delusions and society feeding you these delusions. You feel hustled, pissed off. Now you got 2 more kids. And I'm going to say it. The fact that you were doing your life thing and handed your son off to other family members, I'm sure you didn't want these children. I'm sure you did not, and you thought, okay, I'm gonna have children because I have this man here and he's gonna be here, but he wasn't here. He was never there. This was all to feed into your fantasy, and what he's been duplicated twice, and here we are. You're still angry. Nothing's changed. You still angry. You still mad. Your anger. Safaree said in his video he thought he can change. Shut up. You're lying. You didn't think you can change Erica Mena. The same way she shouldn't have thought that she can change you. You 2 motherfuckers weren't changing. Y'all are staunch in your ways. And no one should be looking to Safaree or Erica. This is their Yelp review. Their Safaree or Erica for partnership, intimate, romantic partnership. Neither one of them are suitable for being in a relationship. Neither one of them. Girl, what if he really thought you were an intruder and shot you through that glass door? You banging on the door? Yeah, I was going to say, have you lost your mind? You have, and you haven't found it, and it doesn't look like you're looking for it at all. Every 3-4 months, Erica Mena comes down to the goddamn internet talking about another goddamn spiritual journey she's on. Yes, we get them. We can get however many spiritual journey you need to go on. But this thing where you say, I'm human, girl, you are a human in need of anger management. You're a human who needs to regulate her emotions. And because she acts out and Safaree doesn't act out, doesn't mean he's less violent. Girl, she is pissed off. And I'm sure she is, because she's pissed off about everything else. Pissed off about everything else. Girl, where the fuck did you get the ladder? Where did you get the ladder? Ladies, gentlemen, when you get to that point where you're trespassing, you cannot. Please understand me. There have been plenty of women and men who have crashed out. Everybody has crashed out once or twice, because some people will take you there and take you out of your character. But this is her character, an angry, mad, controlling person. Some of the things that Safaree said, I was like, I believe him. But this thing where you act like, oh, see, he's playing into this idea that women make it hard because it's hard to deal with her. Well, you can always have someone in the middle. If I can't meet her at the a neutral location, that's normal. That is normal. There's nothing. People in relationships, and the relationship is broke down, and now they are sharing children. A mutual, girl, let me tell you something. I used to tell my kid's father to meet me you cannot come to my house. Even if it was just outside of my subdivision, I'll meet you outside of the subdivision, but don't come in front of my house. I'll meet you at the damn hardware store. And I'll put them in the car. Don't worry about it. See you later. Don't worry about it. You know what? There's ways that you can do that. But Erica sounds like she is controlling. She wants to control and say, and like keep calling him. What are you doing? Girl, if you don't trust him, that's what, like, you have to reconcile. But Safaree said he went with his children to Jamaica. Nobody helped him. He was like, he don't want a cookie for it. He did it by himself. If I was such a bad person, why would you trust me to take my children to Jamaica? He has a point. Because I know I damn sure would not. Absolutely fucking not. Not little like that. Not little. When they get older and they have a little bit of autonomy and agency, then yes. But Not when they little like that. And then fighting in front of the children. You are Safaree and Erica. Do you know how it fucks with a kid's brain when two people that they have these loving experiences with are going at each other? It's very confusing, because this is my mommy. Why is she pushing my dad? What did he do? I don't understand what's going on. Why are you pushing him? Why are you angry with him? And Erica doesn't get angry. She becomes enraged. And again, I'm sure that's not just reserved for Safaree. Like, I feel like this is just like, and I feel like Safaree has her angry all of the time. I feel like she's like OCD, and it's like you're mad at this person because you're in this situation, because you did not listen to yourself. You did not heed the Yelp reviews. There's a lot of anger, probably resentment, probably like, what the fuck did I do? But then you have to get down and be like, I love my kids, and those are my kids, and dot dot dot. Yes, all and true. But bitch, you are pissed off, and you always pissed off. And we saw the way you treated Sin. We saw how you acted in there. We saw you in your relationships. And there we have seen no growth. We've seen Safaree in his relationships, and all he does, yes, he danced too much for me. What does Sierra say? He danced. He do too much dancing for me. That's girl, that's too much. And then Safaree says that she creates her fake accounts and stalks anybody that he's talking to. She's focused. And then on top of that, guess what? After she's enraged and the lightning bolt is going down the middle of her face, he puts his dick in her. They both are toxic people. Toxic people. He said they're not physical anymore. I would probably ask him, when was the last time you were physical with Erica Mena? Physical meaning that your genitalia touched her and her genitalia touched yours. Because y'all know how y'all like to get around words. Remember yesterday? Did I say that yesterday? She's like Kendra, all in your face, ba 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 ba, and then what happens? They go fuck. Oh, the spicy Latinas. And then when the spice fucking burns your goddamn house down, now you looking crazy. And this is not, now when I tell you this is not your fight, this is not your fight. Don't align with a man. Like, I see a lot of people in the comments talking about Safaree should seek full custody. No, that's not the answer to that. That's not the answer to that. Both of them need to go to parenting classes. Let's learn that. Y'all don't even need to learn how to be in a relationship with each other. Y'all need to learn how to be parents. Because knocking shit over, destroying this man's property. First of all, I'm calling the cops on you. I'm filing charges against you. You are knocking over. And I saw the artwork that she knocked over, and I was like, I hope that isn't real, because girl, that shit is like not cheap. Them cause figurines, they're not cheap. And you knocking stuff over, destroying people's property. Why now? What's the reason? Because you want to have a conversation, you want to control this. I understand why Safaree says he doesn't want to go to her house, but show up with the cops. I'm going to the baby mama's house, and can y'all come with me? Can y'all escort me? Meet someplace neutral. Drop the kids off at, hey Erica, bring the kids over to, who was it, Linda? Somebody he was texting. Bring the kids over to Linda's house. I'll pick them up from Linda's house. We ain't got to see each other. So him making those excuses, oh, that's why, because I refuse to go over to her house. There are 50 other options than going to her house that you can agree to. That you can agree to. She hit Safaree, pushed Safaree. Hold on. Let me go to the blogs, because it was on the blogs. I was just going to go to Safaree's video, but the blogs will have it like, you know, chopped up. See?
I've come across a few comments stating,
this is the Erica Mena
I don't
thing.
feel sorry for her. She chose him. I chose him? Do y'all forget? I was chased for 3 years.
I remember that.
And I wasn't budging. Like, Mofo had to go through my friends.
It's like they're trying to, like, if there's no side. You don't have to take a side in any of this. I don't take Safaree's side. I don't believe everything Safaree's down there saying. Because at the end of the day, y'all was still fucking. And that's why he couldn't get a restraining order. He said it. He said he couldn't get a restraining order because he went to his son's she did a birthday party and he went to the son's birthday party. They were like, "Oh, you obviously don't feel she's a threat. You at the damn birthday party." So no restraining order for you. Yeah, when y'all do try to get restraining orders, you especially cannot break. You cannot. You was at the birthday party, so where's the threat? She was knocking shit over in his house. Knocking stuff over.
I just had my period.
And then, when she said she was 5 months pregnant when she found out she was pregnant with Legend, and she did not know. And everybody like was saying, you were hiding it. She was like, no, I was not hiding it. I went to Dr. Jackie. Dr. Jackie did a pregnancy test, and she said my stomach was like flat or whatever. It was not. And they got this little ultrasound machine, and the baby's 5 months. She was 5 months already. Let me tell you something. On top of her anger issues, feeling like you've been hustled in a relationship, and then having children, and then the person pop locking all over the place, it's infuriating. It's infuriating on top of her anger issues. So she's gonna be a fucking crash test dummy. But Erica, let me tell you, sweetheart, that's not the way to go. You need therapy, like intensive therapy. Like intensive therapy. The anger issues is crazy because the only thing that you are doing is imprinting those children with so many toxic ideas about how to relate to other people. Now, when your child gets in school and they start throwing shit, knocking shit over, where did they learn that from? Their mom. They've seen their mom do it. They've seen their mother resolve conflict by knocking shit over, crashing the fuck out, jumping over, trespassing. She's watching you do that. No crash outs. And you're on surveillance. That's the craziest shit ever. So while you say he chased me, he did, but baby girl, you internalize everything society has for you. And that's another thing. That's another thing why she's probably pissed off. Because what society told you was going to be for you, now girl, you down to motherfucking, you have got, yes, you're doing whatever you need to do, you're acting or whatever, but you're working with a pedophile and a motherfucking nigga who married a girl who said he was taking care of a girl, Marcus Houston, taking care of a girl, and then now they got a baby, and he married her at 18 years old. And Chris Stokes, you down there working with them niggas. So yeah, everything you did for yourself, but sweetheart, you was in lock and arm with some weird ass nigga all the way up. Rich Dollars, he's a weird nigga. He belongs to the creep squad. That's a weirdo. Safaree is in community with these men. What did you think you were gonna get? You thought you was gonna be different. And on top of that, we saw how she crashed out on motherfucking Spice. Y'all thought it was okay, right? Oh, but now she's arguing with this man and crashing out with this man. Now all of a sudden you on his fucking side. Safaree said that she sent her his sister and the mother, a picture of him nude. Is that assault? I mean, like, what are you doing? What are you doing? To tell them that they're still having sex, because I know your son lies to you. Why are you sending me this? Sweetheart, you need help. You need help. You cannot crash out every time. You're going to make yourself sick. Kendra, another one. Those women who, like, they thrive in the toxicity. And now she has a target. Now she has a reason. Like, some people could just leave. Like, there's no children involved. I don't have to deal with you at all. I can move on. I don't have to deal with this toxic, weird shit. And this is the way she's been taught. Look at her in the relationship with Sin. Look at her in the relationship with Rich. It's the crash out. It's the crash out. It's the person getting you so angry that you become enraged and irrational. If you are getting like that in relationships, it's time to step out of it and be like, I need to reevaluate how I show up. I need to reevaluate why am I getting so enraged? Why is this conflict making me like this? Maybe I don't need to be in this relationship. Maybe relationships aren't for me. Maybe I cannot deal with the way that men are relating to women. Maybe I don't like, there's like so many things that like are flags to tell you, maybe this isn't for you. Maybe you need to stop doing this. No, but the way that you're moving throughout your career, you feel like you need to be in relationship with some dude in order to get you through these doors. How did you get back on TV? Because you was off whatchamacallit. How did you get back on TV? You was off TV for a second. Wasn't she off Love and Hip Hop for a second? And then she's back up there with Safaree. Safaree done fucked almost everybody on Love and Hip Hop. They weren't even together. Erica Mena shares a video of her daughter alleging Safaree kicked her brother. We get it. Y'all are in a toxic fucking relationship. You're not the only one. You are toxic. He is toxic. You guys just have a different way of demonstrating your toxicity. And because you crash out, yours looks worse than his toxicity. That's all that it is. That's all that it is. Safaree is a covert terrorist. He does all that smiling and shit, girl. I don't trust it. So while y'all be in the comments, oh, he needs custody, girl, both of them motherfuckers ain't fit. Neither one of them are. What is this? Oh my God. Safaree, what else did Safaree say? Here he goes. Oh, this is when
text a naked picture of me to my mother and my sister because she wanted to let them know that, oh, your son, I'm pretty sure your son's not telling you what's really going on between us and all of this other nonsense. Okay. Me and you are still, having a relationship, and that's over with. Thank God that's over with. Like, I prayed about that, and there's absolutely nothing physical going on anymore. And you taking naked pictures and sending it to my mother and my sister to do what and prove what? Mama?
To prove that she's acting the way that she's acting because you guys are still having sex. Even though if you weren't having sex, she would still be acting the way that she's acting. To shock them. To shock them. You could have sent that text without sending a picture to prove that he was at your house. Now, I want to read some of the comments. Here's the karma for that monkey comment. Erica acts like all her roles in them Tubi movies. What does that have to do with your lack of spending time with your kids? Address your lack of parenting first. I'm happy he's exposing her because he's been quiet too long. That's the problem. Stop sleeping with her. You know she never had it all. Go no contact. Otherwise, you're just as much of a problem as she is. Complaining that he's only seen his kids 14 times this year, but sleeping with him is wild. Erica's chasing Safaree. Safaree is chasing Nikki. Nikki's chasing her bag, and we're all listening to this mess. Scrolling through the comments, why do women never hold women accountable, especially when they know they're wrong? The way y'all be going at Meg and the Stallion, y'all be, I guess, is that accountability that y'all be doing in the comments? Being a female doesn't always qualify you as the victim. Girl, this man is tired. You hear me? Right. That's what I'm saying. But it'd be the women in the comments just be ready to go up. Like, no, it's both of them. You don't have to take a side. You can say both of them are toxic, and you can call out the reasons why both of them have exhibited their toxicity and how they have. We've seen Erica, we've seen Safaree. Everybody said they should not have gotten together. Everybody said that was the wrong move. Everybody told him, do not do that. Homegirl is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. He admitted trying to warn another dude about Erica. He was like, I've only done that once. I don't believe it's just been once. Girl, if you've done it once, you've done it twice, girl. There ain't nothing new. She's Latina. This is what they do. Pure drama. You signed up for it. You get no pity. Stop telling people your damn business. We're tired of it. Somebody said that's one hell of a generalization. I'm calling it as I see it in this situation. It just takes, it's just my take based on what I've seen. In this specific case, it fits. If you're familiar with the dynamics, it's not surprising. If you're calling it as you see it, sis, then it wouldn't have applied to all Latinas. Oh, here we go. This is the equivalent to me suggesting you're acting crazy because you're a woman of color. Aren't you a woman of color too, Latina? Girl, see, that's where y'all be fucking up. It doesn't mean nothing at the end of the day, but they use it to triangulate. And now you in the comments fighting with somebody for all the Latinas. And it's used to triangulate, and the pick-me's internalize it and accept it. And now y'all in the comments. Because they throw it in the girls. We like the spicy Latinas. We like the girls who are trained to, what did the guy say? Trained to, they're trained to be maids, basically. We've heard men say that. And what do women compete with other women for? Labor. So when they tell you these girls can do this and these girls can do that, you're internalizing that. And now when he's in conflict with her, because you're mad at her, you're going to take his side when he's just as toxic. No, you don't take his side. You don't take his side. You don't take her side. You listen to their points and you're like, oh, we got some points there. Because, girl, that's a lot. Her knocking over his property is too much. Just doing stuff, just knocking stuff over. Like, you don't know how to contain yourself. You need to learn different ways to like express your anger. Because knocking stuff over, and then the little kids right there, you're imprinting them with so much dumb shit. Both of you. She pushed Safaree hard. Y'all fighting in front of kids. He said he was on the phone with the cops. That's crazy. Now you in the comments fighting with the Latinas because of the way that the men pit y'all against each other. Erica is literally known for crashing out. No one is surprised. He's trying to provoke her, so he has fresh material for his full custody bid. Nah, he's hunching on Erica and telling her what she wants to hear. Then boom, he act like he don't be hunching her, and she gets angry and shows out. She's always getting unhinged. Therapy ain't fixing that. Stop sleeping with her. Why don't men understand that? You just as much of a problem. Y'all need a mediator and stop dealing with each other. That's it. Stop dealing with each other.
You're with someone for 3 years and they have a child, and you probably saw the child 3 to 4 times because
she's a
the
deadbeat.
child was put off to go live with somebody else. You kind of look past it when you don't have kids or you're not thinking about that. I never even was like, yo, why doesn't your son live here? And then when you finally get to have a conversation with the son.
Listen.
And find out why. It's crazy. You know, imagine speaking to a child who's of age and knows what's going on. He's 16 years old. And he says, "You're parenting, I would kill myself." I wouldn't make that up. I kind of just looked past certain things and thought that, you know, maybe I could help and make things better. But when you aren't with somebody and it doesn't work out, and the two of you are just like in a weird space and everything is a fight, especially in front of the kids, like, I'm not going to subject myself to that. My kids have never, ever seen me upset. My kids have never heard me yell.
Hey, you're dead to me. Yeah, you are too. You is dead. You can be dead longer than me. You know. Before I meet you. Remember that. Mike Roman does. Yeah, go ahead. You too, bitch. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I would kill myself.
Your kids are going to be miserable just like you.
Your kids are going to be miserable just like you.
I don't argue, but
I don't argue all that shit, girl. Fuck you. I don't give a fuck about nothing Safaree is saying. All that calm and him trying to push out tears and shit, girl. Don't nobody believe nothing you got going on. You lucky you got this footage, but you're not showing us nothing that we haven't already seen. So what do they say? Choose better, bitch. Y'all need to choose yourselves. Trying to be and hop and jump and skip out of relationships and stuff like that, and then like be like getting married and stuff like that. That was dumb for them. They should not have gotten married. They should not have been together. Y'all were supposed to do for Love and Hip Hop. Y'all were supposed to do it for a storyline. And look at you. And all of this happened in such a short amount of time. It's crazy. He shows the kids rooms. You know, a deadbeat father wouldn't do that. Girl, a father, if you want to see your children, not one time did we hear him say, "I'm thinking about getting custody because this is crazy and I really want to be with my kids." No, we didn't hear you say that one time. Not once. Girl, we listening to you, Safaree. We're hearing your side of the story, right? You tired of her coming down to the internet, making it seem like you're a deadbeat father. Well, it's and to me, I think it's so funny because she's a deadbeat mother to her first son. I'll put the link in the in the description so you can watch the whole thing, because she corrects herself and then she refers to Legend as her third child. Maybe Safaree's second child, maybe I heard, but she corrected herself. So that's why I was like, girl, why are you have 3 kids? And even when, that's why she went off on Spice. Remember when she went off on Spice, when Spice was like, "Oh, your other son, you mean your other son that doesn't want anything to do with you?" And then that's when she went off and called her all kind of blue monkeys. Well, yeah, the people haven't forgotten. A lot of the people don't. There's so many people that are not empathetic with Erica because of like all of this behavior. It's like, girl, I mean, we hear what you're saying, we get it, but girl, you're a mess, and you shouldn't have even been in the situation. But it's like a whole lot of things. Society promised you these things because, you know, they worship y'all, right? And then the worship turns into, what does it turn into? You're hopping over fence. That's when I saw that girl come into the frame with that damn ladder. I said, Erica, no, it's time to step back. It's time to step back. The way that they're painting each other out, there's no sides to take. Not from my perspective. Erica's posting.
What did Daddy do?
Daddy kicked him. My brother was too wet. Then he fell in the ground.
When was this?
Maybe he was wrestling with him.
And my daddy.
When you was with Daddy?
Really? I told him to grow up. I saw my daddy kicked him
And who fell off?
And I was watching him while I fall off.
And did Daddy? Why did Daddy kick him?
Because he got boo-boo.
Who got? Reggie got a boo boo?
I need to tell my mommy he got boo-boo like that.
Wow. And this was in Daddy's house?
Yes, that's not my daddy. That's not my brother's father.
That's not your brother's father? Who said that?
Daddy.
Daddy? What did?
She posted a picture and says, "It's really no coincidence that this man leaked his own court documents to falsely claim he has the kids majority of the time. It's no coincidence that all of a sudden he's a YouTuber and wanted all this time to call to tell his truth just for views. I've been sparing him for so long. His triggering, violated BS he has been doing for 3 years. Today I'm going live and I will not only be showing all the receipts I've been cleared by legal to indeed show, but I will also be giving a full detailed breakdown of everything in its entirety to only show my reaction to your actions, but failing to tell what it's about behind closed doors is textbook narcissist at its finest. For Sapphire to speak so clear on things that you do and tell her baby brother saying that Legend isn't your son, which is probably why you thought mistreating him in your home since he was a baby when no one is around. How could you forget all these parts? It's showing the baby crying in the walker and him just laying there watching the baby. Like both of them. This is getting disgusting. Erica needs help. So does Safaree. Because that's the reason why the way like you it's so weird because we have been talking for a long time about the way that how in relationships the way that men do stuff and they say things very calm and very easy and very even. Joe Budden, perfect example. Perfect example. Talking even keel, baritone, down in the from his stomach. He's speaking violent as hell, crashing out. Tahiri crashing out because that calmness, crashing out, and they love that shit. They get off. Their little dick jumps. They love it until it gets too much. What you thought you was gonna change, Erica Mena? What made you think that? Have you seen any growth? She was crashing out over there with Bow Wow. Both crashing out. Violent woman should not be in relationship. I'm telling you, y'all, there are hundreds and thousands of people trying to be in romantic, intimate relationships, and they should not be in them. And for that to be the focus of every single thing that surrounds every single thing, that it's not discussed that some people do not, just because you're here doesn't mean you should be in a relationship with somebody, doesn't mean you should be married. Just because you exist does not mean you should be in a romantic intimate partnership with somebody. Some people are not meant for that, and a lot of women and men are not meant for that. They're not. You have other things to worry about, girl. Erica should not be in a relationship with a man or a woman. She doesn't, her behavior doesn't change. It doesn't matter the gender of her partner. Her behavior is still the same. We saw her with Sin. We saw the same toxic, violent shit. And he just does it covertly, quietly, speaks with an even keel. And because you center men, Erica Mena, the women are always going to take his side, girl. Especially now that you're a Latina and they've been triangulated with y'all. So now they're like, oh yeah, Safaree should get custody. Absolutely not. Both of them are unfit. So he kicked the son, but you want him to spend more time with his kids? This is the one. This is the one. That's what I was saying yesterday. Remember I was saying that yesterday? it's like sometimes you be like, the nigga is weird. He's weird. I'm. It's fine if he don't. I'm glad he don't call. I'm glad he's not. Cause what he does know, I'm glad he ain't teaching him shit. Cause what kind of shit is he teaching him? You don't even. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad he's not around. I'm glad he's not an influence, girl. You want him to see the kids so bad, and you saying that he's abusing the children? We saw you in the damn video, damn near knock the little baby over. And then after you break stuff, the children are walking over the glass. Your ego. You're not even, you don't, what you're acting like you're caring about, like why you're demonstrating all of this wild shit and acting like it's because of the kids. It's not. We know it's all ego. It's all ego with you. It's all ego with Safaree. All ego. That's why when your baby fell, the little guitar fell on the guitar fell on the baby, and he just looked, just like you showing him just looking at Legend going in the walker, letting Legend cry, just like you knocked over this statue he has, and then called the kids to come on, and they're walking over glass. What kind of fucking shit is that? Both of y'all ain't fit. Neither one of you. That's why I am with it. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I'll put the links. It's all over the blogs, child. So that's what it is. You know, they come down every 3 months. King Harris arrested. I thought the baby, y'all lucky I can't make comments. I thought the baby changes people. King Harris arrested for failure to appear after nearly hitting a police cruiser. I thought the babies changed the niggas. And somebody let him impregnate her. Ladies, please do better. Them white jeans be tearing him and Tiny up. Uh-oh, he got a mugshot. He got more than one mugshot, baby. Can't tell him nothing. He has a couple of mugshots already. Too much going on today. Bro is all the bad features combined. He just looks a mess. Look at his face. Child, that's your child. Regine, call your daddy. Anyways, y'all, take care of each other. Protect your energy. Let me know what you think about Erica and Safaree. Both of them. I'm not choosing no side. Ain't no side to choose. We just down here talking, girl, because both of them motherfuckers is crazy. And we've seen it. We've seen it. And I'm not saying no more about it. Take care of each other. Protect your energy. Let's get down in the comments. Peace.